Imagine a world where streets are made of shimmering water, not stone. Here, the horizon is a tapestry of rippling blue, and the sky seems to melt into the lake at dawn. The air is thick with the scent of fresh water and the gentle hum of daily life, all afloat. Here, the gentle lapping of waves against wooden hulls is your morning alarm. Instead of car horns or city bustle, it's the soft splash of oars and the distant call of water birds that greet the day. Every morning, the village awakens to the rhythm of the lake, its people moving in harmony with the water's ebb and flow. This is Cambodia's floating villages, homes painted in bright blues and yellows, bobbing on Tonle Sap Lake. Each house is a beacon of color, reflecting the vibrant spirit of the families who live here. The paint may be weathered by sun and rain, but it only adds to the charm, telling stories of seasons past. Houses perch on stilts or bamboo rafts, forming a vibrant living mosaic. From above, the village looks like a patchwork quilt, each home stitched together by narrow walkways and floating docks. The architecture is both practical and beautiful, designed to rise and fall with the lake's changing moods. Children paddle by in metal basins, their laughter echoing across the water. For them, the lake is both playground and classroom, a place to learn balance, courage, and the art of joy. Their games are shaped by the water, and their friendships are as fluid as the currents beneath them. This isn't just a cluster of houses. It's a community with its own rhythm, every sound and movement part of a delicate dance with the lake. We pass floating schools where children arrive by boat, their uniforms crisp and faces bright with anticipation. Lessons are punctuated by the gentle sway of the classroom, and the lake itself becomes a living textbook. We see bustling markets, where vendors trade fresh fish, fruits, and vegetables from boat to boat. The market is a lively hub, filled with the sounds of bargaining and laughter, a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the people who call this place home. There's even a basketball court, life adapted ingeniously to water. Here, children dribble and shoot hoops above the waves, their cheers rising above the gentle slosh of the lake. Every aspect of daily life is reimagined to fit this unique environment. Wherever people settle, they bring with them the universal desires for community, connection, and belonging. Neighbors gather on porches to share stories, meals, and laughter, their bonds strengthened by the challenges and beauty of life on water. Learning and play are woven seamlessly into daily life, with children moving effortlessly between lessons and games, their curiosity as boundless as the lake itself. The constant, gentle motion of the water calms the mind and opens the heart to wonder. As the sun sets, the village glows with a golden light, and the lake mirrors the sky in a breathtaking display of color and tranquility. These villages are more than a tourist attraction. They're a lesson in resilience and adaptation. Every day, families adjust to the lake's changing tides, finding new ways to thrive in a world shaped by water. Their creativity and determination are as deep as the lake itself. Here, life is seen from a magical, entirely new perspective, a place where water is not a barrier, but a bridge to community, creativity, and hope. To understand these communities, we must look to the Tonle Sap Lake, the heart of Cambodia. For centuries, its unique, ever-changing waters have sustained the Khmer people. The lake's abundance of fish drew generations, especially ethnic Vietnamese and Cham, who, unable to own land, turned to the water for survival. They built homes that rise and fall with the lake, passing down skills and stories through generations. Living on water became their identity, not just a necessity. Over time, small fishing camps evolved into permanent floating settlements with schools and clinics. Yet the lake's rhythm still dictates life, marking the seasons and shaping the community. The history of these villages is written on the water and in the hearts of those who call it home. Dawn breaks over the water, and the village stirs to the sound of paddles and roosters. Families emerge from compact wooden homes, hammocks strung for sleep, shrines for ancestors. The porch is the heart, where nets are mended, food prepared, and life unfolds in the open. Men and boys set out to fish, while women paddle to the floating market, a hub of commerce and conversation. Children learn to swim before they can walk, racing boats and helping with chores. Floating schools echo with lessons, and after class, kids dive joyfully into the lake. As evening falls, fishing boats return, and the aroma of grilled fish fills the air. Families gather on porches, watching the sunset paint the sky and water. Life here is simple, communal, and deeply connected to the lake. Each day ends in peace, lived in harmony with the water's gentle pulse. The Tonle Sap is a world of breathtaking beauty, a place where the landscape is in constant motion, transforming dramatically with the seasons. This vast freshwater lake is the beating heart of Cambodia, its waters shaping the lives and dreams of everyone who lives along its shores. In the dry season, the lake contracts, revealing wide stretches of exposed land and mudflats. But when the monsoon rains arrive, Tonle Sap swells to nearly 5 times its size, flooding forests and fields, and creating a liquid landscape that is both powerful and serene. This annual pulse of water is unlike anywhere else in the world. As the sun sets, the sky and water ignite with color. Fiery oranges, deep purples, and shimmering golds, mirrored perfectly on the lake's glassy surface. Each evening, the horizon becomes a living painting, ever-changing and always breathtaking. In these quiet moments, as a solitary boat drifts across the vast expanse, you feel the immense scale of nature and your own smallness within it. The silence is profound, broken only by the gentle splash of oars or the distant call of a bird. The lake teems with wildlife, especially birds. Flocks wheel overhead, their wings catching the light, while others perch on floating branches, watching the water for fish. The Prek Tol Bird Sanctuary is a haven for rare and beautiful species. Pelicans, storks, and cormorants nest here in great numbers, their calls echoing across the water. It's a paradise for birdwatchers and a vital refuge for these creatures. Villagers live in close connection with this natural world, respecting its rhythms and adapting their lives to the rise and fall of the water. Their floating homes and boats are a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. Beauty is found in both grand vistas and the smallest details, sunlight streaming through flooded forests, delicate water lilies blooming on the surface, and the sudden flash of a fish leaping from the water. Every corner of Tonle Sap is alive with wonder. This living beauty shapes daily life, inspires local artists, and provides a deep spiritual connection for the people. Rituals and traditions are woven into the fabric of the lake, honoring its gifts and mysteries. The lake is both sustenance and inspiration, providing food, water, and a sense of belonging. Every day begins and ends with the rhythms of Tonle Sap. It is the ever-present backdrop to life in the floating villages, a place of endless change, enduring beauty, and deep connection between people and nature. Life on the water is beautiful, offering a unique sense of freedom and connection to nature, but it's also filled with daily challenges that test the resilience of those who call it home. The floating villages of Tonle Sap are vibrant and full of life, yet every day brings new obstacles to overcome. Annual floods bring both abundance and risk, nourishing the ecosystem but also threatening fragile homes with powerful storms. When the waters rise, families must act quickly to protect their houses from damage, often working together late into the night to make urgent repairs. Villagers must always be ready to secure their belongings and reinforce their dwellings, as the weather can change in an instant. The constant need for vigilance means that everyone, from the youngest to the oldest, plays a role in keeping their homes safe. Clean drinking water is scarce, and healthcare and education are hard to access. Children often travel long distances by boat just to attend school, and families must make do with limited medical supplies and infrequent visits from doctors. Floating schools and clinics exist, but resources are limited, and emergencies mean long journeys to the mainland. In times of crisis, every minute counts, and the journey across the water can feel endless for those in need of urgent care. The lake itself faces threats. Overfishing, pollution, and climate change are altering its delicate balance. Water levels fluctuate unpredictably, and the once abundant fish stocks are dwindling, making it harder for families to sustain themselves. Fish catches dwindle, and water quality changes, threatening traditional livelihoods. Many worry about the future, as the resources they depend on become increasingly uncertain. Preserving the lake is essential for both the environment and the culture. Community members are taking action, participating in conservation efforts, and teaching the next generation about the importance of protecting their home. Despite hardships, the community's spirit is strong. Neighbors help each other, share food, and support one another. In times of trouble, no one is left behind, and acts of kindness are a daily occurrence. Their resilience and solidarity are their greatest strengths, allowing them to face adversity with determination and hope. They face adversity with courage and hope for the future, drawing strength from their shared experiences and dreams for a better tomorrow. The strength of these communities runs as deep as the lake itself, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who live their lives on water. It's the personal stories that bring the floating villages to life. I met Srey, a matriarch whose memories are shaped by the water, childhood boat rides, mending nets, and the joy and fear of life on the lake. Her late husband, a lifelong fisherman, taught their sons to read the currents and respect the spirits of the water. Her eldest son, Bora, now faces new challenges, fewer fish, uncertain futures, and hopes for his children's education. Yet, his bond with the lake is unbreakable. "The water is in my blood," he says. These moments transform a visit from sightseeing to genuine connection. Listening to Srey and Bora, I became a guest, sharing in their family story. Behind every picturesque scene are real lives, filled with universal hopes and fears. Their stories are the true heart of the floating villages. They are whispers on the water, carrying the soul of this place. Visiting Cambodia's floating villages is more than a trip. It's a shift in perspective. Here, life slows down, and you're reminded of what truly matters: community, nature, and adaptability. Witnessing a thriving community afloat challenges your ideas of home and ingenuity. It inspires gratitude and a deeper appreciation for human resilience. Genuine cultural exchange happens in shared smiles and sunsets, building bridges of understanding. The beauty and warmth of the people leave a lasting mark on your soul. You return home with more than photos. You carry new stories and a renewed sense of our shared humanity. It's a journey that changes how you see the world. Visiting these villages comes with responsibility. Our presence matters. Choose local guides and operators to ensure your visit benefits the community. Respect privacy. These are homes, not just attractions. Always ask before taking photos. Support the local economy by buying directly from villagers at markets. Small purchases make a real difference, empowering families without creating dependency. Be mindful of the environment. Leave no trace, keep noise down, and protect the delicate ecosystem. Treat villagers with the same courtesy you'd expect at home. Responsible travel preserves both culture and nature for future generations. A respectful journey is rewarding for everyone. Travel with awareness, and you help keep this water world alive. As our boat left the village, gratitude filled me. These are more than travel memories. They're human stories that connect us all. Travel, when done with heart, bursts our bubbles and fosters empathy for lives different from our own. Cambodia's floating villages are a testament to survival, community, and deep connection to nature. Sharing these stories builds bridges and encourages thoughtful, compassionate travel. Every story shared is a seed for greater appreciation of our planet and its people. Seek out these stories, support those who tell them, and become part of a movement for connection and understanding. Value heart over haste, and keep these precious stories alive. In sharing them, we share the very best of our humanity.